Hello, everyone. Welcome to Missing People's Psychic Readings. I'm Margaret. If you like, subscribe and put your thumbs up if you want. So, I had a dream last night, and I do think it might be connected to somewhere else. I could be wrong, but I think it might be connected to it. So the rings about it. I'll tell you a bit about somewhere else before I start. I think it might have happened last year. She went missing, okay? And I can't remember exact day or time. It happened in America. She was 5 years old. She was at her parents' house and she just disappeared. Someone thinks they saw her walking at the back door. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. I did do some readings on her if you want to watch it. But this is interesting. So like I said, I had a dream, and I do think it's connected to somewhere else. I could be wrong, but this sounds like her, okay? So this is where it started, okay? I'm outside. There's grass around me. I feel like there's maybe a creek or a river, okay? I could be wrong with that, but it's one or the other, right? And I'm going across a bridge, okay? The footpath's wooden. I don't know if they got away or not, but it's a wooden footpath. And it must have rained at night because the water's about this much off the footpath, okay, off the bridge. And I say to myself, it's not too bad, but it's not too good. It's kind of in the middle kind of thing. That's what I say to myself. So that's okay. Then, again, I'm outside. I'm holding someone's hand. I don't know who it is at this stage. I'm just holding their hands. And we walk towards this grass. The grass getting taller. It's getting taller. And I say to this person, you have to walk through this grass. So this person walks through the grass. And there's a road. Everyday road, like I think it's made of tarp, I think that's what they call it, that your cars go up and down, it's that kind of thing. The person I'm with just looks at the road, don't know why they're there, but they're okay, they're not nervous or anything, but they think it's odd, right? So, but then in the dream, I look down to this person. And this person's got blonde hair, look a lot like somewhere else, like she's 5. If you think about that, it looks like somewhere else. And if you think about this picture that you see of her, in the dream, it's this thing on the news, on YouTube, that they say she had a haircut and she looks like a boy. That's the look I'm getting, okay? The sun is different, okay? The haircut's different from this picture. But yeah, it's very much like somewhere else, right? So I look down at her, that's okay. I'm not holding her hand, that's all I can tell you, but that's where that bit ends. Then I think this must be at night, okay? Because I'm outside, I see, and I think these boys are on a truck. There's 3 guys, all right, on a truck. They've got metal bars around them. They're not like locked up or anything, but there's metal bars around it, right? Like wall kind of thing, where you put, like if you were moving, you put your stuff into that kind of metal bar, okay? And 2 of them quite thin. I would say they're in the train, I would say 14 and 20. It's a long number, yeah, but that. And they're about 5'4", 5'7", I would say, okay? They're all about that age. I know what 2 of them looks like. One's got short brown hair, medium colour brown hair, and another one's got black hair. The other young man, I know there's 3, but the other young man, I don't know what he looks like, okay? They actually look like they're on a mission of something. They're not excited about it, but they're on a mission of something, maybe looking for something or, something like that. I was going to do a job, okay? That's all I can tell you, because they look quite calm and relaxed. They don't look like they're trapped into anything. They're just sitting on this truck, all right? And like I said, I feel like it's night time. That's all I can tell you about this bit. And then I get, and I don't know if this is important, but then I get writing in front of me. I don't know what it says. I can't even remember what the letters were. Probably not that important. Normally, if it's important, it would say it to me, because I do have dyslexia, so I can't read anything that much. I can read a little bit, but not that much. So it can't be that important. But when the letters comes up, the words comes up, that's where the dream ends. Yeah. So the reason I feel like this is somewhere else, connected somewhere else. Like I said, the picture looks a lot like her. The only thing is, like I said, in the dream, when you look at her in the dream, she has, as everyone calls it, a boy's haircut, okay? I don't know what that means, but that's what they call it, okay? People are whinging about it, so I'm just going to call it the boy's haircut. That's the only difference. Yeah, and she had that look and everything about her. And when I woke up from the dream, I thought, oh, somewhere else, straight away. But the person who lived somewhere else, I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's a relative, a stranger, or what. It could be one of the three boys. I don't know. Like I said, the boys have finished the quite thin. I think they're in between 16 and 20. That's what I can tell you about. I don't know if they're related to some of us. I know some has brothers, but I think they're heaps younger heaps younger than 16. I think they're in like younger than 10. I could be wrong here, but I don't think she has older brothers. At the start I did, when I thought about later on, I did think of Madison McCann, but the only thing about Madison McCann is she didn't look a lot like Madison. Only the hair looks like Madison, the colour. And because I got a bridge with water coming out, the water was high, and Madison was lost at a beach. I could be wrong, but I think the beach water doesn't rise when it rains. I think that's one of the things they don't do. But I could be wrong. It could be nothing that connected to these two. But you never know. That's why I'm putting this one out there, because it could be connected to somewhere else, could not be connected to somewhere else. But it's found it really interesting. That's what I can say. I would love to know what your thoughts are on this one, because it's really interesting, like the colour. I do not know if somewhere else, parents' house has water near their house or not, like if they need a creek or a dam or anything like that. But that's the only thing I've found really interesting with this. I don't know if they need water. There could be, but I don't know. I just only seen small photos of the house, like just the house and the parents, the grandmother's caravan. That's all I've seen, but I don't know much else about this place. I know there's grass and trees around it, but that's it. So hopefully this is useful. You never know, it might help with the case, I don't know. But if you like, subscribe if you want, put your thumbs up if you want, and I'll see you next time for another missing person. Bye.